Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Julie. If you are a continued supporter, thank you very much. If you're new here, welcome. I will be planning an adventure for you today. You will have to stay tuned to see what it is. Hello everyone. Today's adventures are going to include a bunch of household chores that I have to do, which basically they're not really household chores, it's sewing chores. I have to repair a bunch of things. I've mentioned them in the past. I have to repair a couple ties from my husband's cushion on his swing chair. I also have a pair of pants that I noticed when they came out of the wash, out of the dryer. One of the, up where the elastic is on my waistband, it's come unattached from each other. So I have to repair that. And I also have our comforter that I made Christmas, maybe 2 Christmases ago. I have that. I noticed that too. Some of the stitching has come apart and I wanna resew that. So I'm not sure how far I'll get on this video, but I'm gonna start with the cushion for my husband's swing chair, and I'll just keep working on from there. Okay, so my first little repair is going to be the cushion that I mentioned, oh, quite some time ago. It belongs to my husband's swing chair. It's one of those chairs for people that have ADHD, because they can, well, kind of bounce on it, but they can, like move it and swing it around and everything to, I don't know, it helps their mind somehow. I don't really understand it, but anyway. So this is one of the ties that came off the cushion. This is the big cushion here. I have it draped. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck these strings in here best I can. And I'm not exactly sure where it goes on here because I can't really even tell where it came out of, but I'm gonna put it at the very beginning of the rip here, and hopefully that's the right spot. So I have my needle with my thread knotted. And what I had to do, I didn't have any from my sewing machine, so I went through my stash of embroidery threads, and this is the number 645. It's not exact match, but it's the closest. I have tons and tons of threads, and I went through all of the containers of them and laid the tie across the colors, and this is the closest one that I could come up with. So this is the one I'm going to use. And then of course I have my scissors here. So I'm going to insert the needle up behind here, and I'm just going to start tacking as best I can, tuck my knot in and under, and use my left hand here, which isn't the greatest, but I'm going to do a couple of stitches just to tack it until I get to where it's actually open. As you can tell, I'm somewhat ambidextrous. I think that's what that word is. I don't know, the word that you can use both your hands pretty much equally. Although I'm not as good with the left hand. My brother is completely left-handed, so he's pretty lucky, because he's used to using both. So I'm gonna stick it in here, pop it through, come up the back. And this is completely awkward. So hopefully it holds. And like usual, I'm just kind of winging it, doing the best I can because this is just a repair. So my husband, I'm sure, is not expecting a perfect job, but he would like to use this chair without the stuffing from the inside of the cushion coming out. So with each stitch, I just tuck it back under there a little bit, put it through so it catches both of them and the material on the back side. And then I'm doing like almost like a back stitch where I'm going, to the left. I'm sewing to the right, but I'm doing my loops. When I come from the back to the forward, I do them the opposite direction. So hopefully this will hold. I have the one on this side, and I also have the one on the other side, I believe, is a larger space that I have to sew. But, oh yeah, that's holding on pretty good. Okay. I don't want to pull it too hard, but. So I'll do a few more stitches here right where the tie is. Make sure I'm catching everything because there's 4 layers there. With the 2 outer of the cushion and the 2 with the tie. So okay, now I will go this way. Maybe I'll knot it, put a little knot right here next to this area, and then keep sewing. Okay. So then if it comes out, I only have to repair from here this way, not all this way. So I'm just going to make really tiny little stitches really close to the seam like I did with my jacket. My jacket, I did wider ones. And that's really holding. I didn't have Dan glue that spot at all where that heavy ribbon is, where I did, I don't know, like 1/2 inch spacing between my stitches. And it's holding. So this here, I only need to have it together enough so that the stuffing doesn't come out from the inside of the cushion. Little tiny little spacing between, so that way it, because this is going to sit in our living room. I don't want it to be awkward looking and stand out, I want it to look somewhat presentable, which it is on the sides where these ties attach. It's to the side of the swing chair. So they're not, I don't think they're as noticeable as some of the ties that are, like right up front or on the top. But I do want it to look nice because he does use this chair often. So I'm getting to where, let's see. Yep, it's held there. Okay, I'm almost there. Just want to do it so there's not too big of a pucker here. I think there's still going to be a crease there though, no matter what I do. Okay, so one more stitch here. I'll make my knot. Put them really close to each other so that they're right on top of each other. Let's see. Grab the loop on this side, pull the other one tight. Okay, then I'll pop it underneath. Come through up here. It'll hide my string. Pull it a little tight. That way when I cut it, it disappears inside. Okay, so there's that one. Yep, it holds on really well. So now I just have to do the other side and put it on the chair. And then I have a few other things I have to repair, so I'll get working on those too. Thank you everyone for watching the video. If you liked what you saw, would you please hit the thumbs up, give me a like, and if you have any comments or questions, please put them in that area below. And if you'd like to, please subscribe. I know I'm not a very large channel yet, but I do plan on putting out a video every week or every other week. So thank you for your continued support. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye.